a web service. We recommend using Internet Explorer. You're going to open up Internet Explorer. You'll have an IP address for the DVR, which obviously will be different depending on where you are and where you're trying to log into. You're going to put the IP address in, and then the web portal, which for me is 82. Press enter and it'll bring you up to this login screen. Obviously this is where you put in your own login credentials. I'm going to press login. Now most likely the first time you do this, right here in the center of this window will just be one black square and it will say something about a plugin. You're going to have to download the plugin and then log back in, and down here it will ask you if you allow it to run, so you just have to press allow, and then it would bring you to this page. So from here you'll see all your cameras are listed on your left side. If you select a square, you'll see the yellow ring around it, and you can click on the camera and it'll play that camera right here. You have two options here to play it in a mainstream setting, which is the highest resolution, or you can run it in a substream, which is a little easier on your network, but it does dumb down the picture quality. If you click on this again, it'll just stop the view. If you want to launch all of your cameras at the same time, there's a button down here on the bottom right. When you pan over it, it'll say Start All Live View. So we're going to do that. Press that. It is going to take a second just while it's populating all of your views. Alright, all of our cameras came up. See, I still have the first camera set up in a substream. If you look at this, it's set up and it says number 2 on it, and all the rest of them say number 1. That means all the rest of your cameras right now are streaming in mainstream. So you can see, you know, this second one is looking pretty clear, whereas the first one that's running in substream is a little fuzzier. But it is running more live time, real time than these ones are. You get a little bit more lag on these. Once again, that same button that you press to do Start All Live View, if you go back to it now, it will say Stop All Live View. You can press that and it will kill all of these cameras. If you're having a problem with everything lagging a little bit, you can actually go down here to your bottom left and you'll see Stream Type. Click that and change that to the middle one, which is Substream. Select that and now go back over to where you press Start Live View. It will now repopulate all of your cameras in a substream. A little bit lower quality, but it takes a little bit less bandwidth. So you get a little bit more real time with not as much of the lag, depending on your network speed and depending on how many cameras you're trying to view. Once again, just like the Guarding Expert software on your desktop, you can double click in, zoom in on the camera, double click back out. So double click in and out of any camera that you'd like to see. Like I said, you see how the quality is a little lower on this one, but we are running the substream. Everything records in the full mainstream, so you don't have to worry about the recording. And press Stop Live View. And you're going to go to your playback option, which is the next thing you guys will be using in the software. So you select whichever camera you'd like, and over here on the right it'll populate a calendar. Anything that has the little mark at the bottom is the day that you have recorded. Could be a month, could be a week. It all depends on your recorder and how many cameras you have. So you'll select the day, and you can press search. You gotta press play to get the camera going. You don't need to have this many screens open. You can go down here to the bottom left, and if you're only trying to look at one camera, you can actually just click the one. If you're trying to look at a couple cameras, you know, you can move it to 4, whichever you like. Okay, on the very bottom of the screen you'll see this timeline. This is how you're going to jump between events. You click on the timeline and it'll automatically shift to that event. As you're scrolling across it, you'll see the time changes. The time that's on the very top is telling you exactly what time you're over right now. So if you see the 10 right here, or you're right here, and it goes to 10:06. So you can zoom in on it a little bit. If you're trying to really pinpoint a certain time, there's also a plus and minus on the side of the timeline bar. You can click on that, and then it'll start breaking it down into every 10 minutes, 5 minutes, depending on how close you want to get on the timeline. If you're trying to take a picture of an event, just a still shot, there's a camera right here. It says capture. If you press that capture button, it will save that one still shot, and it will give you the file path down here at the bottom right. If you click that, it will open it up to where it has it saved, and you can move it to your desktop, C drive, USB, whatever you'd like. If you're trying to actually save this bit of footage, there's the scissors down here. It's the clipping tool. You press start clipping. It will continuously record all of this, and you'll see the scissors are red. That means you're recording. As soon as you have the footage that you need, press the scissors again. It will once again open up a file path in the bottom right. If you click this, it will take you directly to the file, and then you can move it to whatever device you'd like to store it on.